The broadcast of the regular meeting of the Planning Commission will now begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the regular meeting of the City Planning Commission for Monday, February 22nd, 2021. My name is Raya Smiley. I'm the president of the Planning Commission. I'll be chairing the meeting today. As we begin, I do want to note for the record that this meeting includes the remote participation of members of the City Council and City staff as authorized under Minnesota Statute Section 13D.021 due to the declared local public health emergency. The city will be recording and posting this meeting to the city's website and YouTube channel as a means of increasing public access and transparency. And this meeting is public and subject to the Minnesota Open Meeting Law. So at this time, I will ask the clerk to call the roll so we can verify a quorum for this meeting.
Commissioner Baxley.
Here.
Caprini.
Present.
President Smiley.
Here.
Commissioner Ford. Commissioner Marwa. Commissioner McGuire.
Here.
Commissioner Meyer.
Here.
Commissioner Olson.
Here.
Councilmember Schrader.
Here.
Commissioner Sweezy.
Here.
That's 8 members.
Great. That basically shows that let the record reflect that a quorum is present tonight at this meeting. Okay, with that, we will proceed to the agenda. A copy of it was posted for public access to the city's Legislative Information Management System, or LIMS. So it's available at lims.minneapolismn.gov. So next on the agenda is the acceptance of the minutes of the regular meeting of the Commission on February 8th, 2021. Do I have a motion to accept those minutes? Commissioner Olson.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Sorry, who was that?
Sorry, that's Commissioner Baxley. Thank you.
Commissioner Baxley, thank you. Okay, there's been a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Okay, with no discussion, I will ask the clerk to call the roll on the motion.
Commissioner Baxley.
Agreed.
Commissioner Caprini.
Aye.
President Smiley.
Aye.
Commissioner Ford. Commissioner Marwa.
Aye.
Commissioner McGuire.
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer.
Aye.
Commissioner Olson.
Aye.
Councilmember Schrader.
Aye.
Commissioner Sweezy.
Aye.
That's 9 yeas.
Great. That motion passes and the minutes are adopted. So now we're going to move on to the consent agenda. And that is from the February 11, 2021 Planning Commission Committee of the Whole meeting. The consent agenda includes 2 items. The first one is the reappointment of 3 members to the Zoning Board of Adjustments, and the second is the land sale for 2837 Chicago Avenue. We will go about these 2 separately, so I will ask for a motion and a second for each of them separate. So may I have a motion regarding the reappointment to the Zoning Board of Adjustment? Anyone interested? Commissioner Olson?
I'll make a motion to approve the appointments.
Thank you. Is there a second? Commissioner McGuire.
Second.
Okay, there has been a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing none, I will ask the clerk to call the roll on that.
Commissioner Baxley,
Aye.
Commissioner Caprini,
Aye.
Commissioner Ford, Commissioner Marwa,
Aye.
Commissioner McGuire,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Olson,
Aye.
Schrader,
Aye.
Commissioner Sweezy.
Aye.
That's 8 yeas.
Okay, great. Thank you. That motion passes. Now, may I have a motion regarding the land sale at 2837 Chicago Avenue? Commissioner Marwa.
I make a motion to approve the land sale.
Great. Thank you. Is there a second? Commissioner Olson.
Second.
Okay, thank you. So the motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing no discussion, I will ask the clerk to call the roll on this motion as well.
Commissioner Baxley,
Aye.
Commissioner Caprini,
Aye.
Commissioner Ford, Commissioner Marwa,
Aye.
Commissioner McGuire,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer,
No.
Commissioner Olson,
Aye.
Councilmember Schrader,
Aye.
Commissioner Sweezy.
Aye.
That's 7 yeas and 1 nay.
Okay, thank you. With that, that motion passes and the consent agenda from the February 11th Committee of the Whole meeting is approved. The next order of business for us is to organize the public hearing agenda. I will read through the agenda numbers and addresses and state whether it's slated for consent, continuous return, withdrawal, or discussion. And I will explain right now what consent and discussion items are. So consent are those that will be passed without discussion by the board. We will be adhering to the staff recommendation that is listed in the agenda under recommended motion. And any applicable conditions that are listed in the same section apply. If you do agree with that recommendation and the conditions, you don't need to do anything, and the commission will pass it as is recommended. And then afterwards, you can follow up with staff with any questions. If you do disagree with the recommendation, please indicate that you want to speak against the item when I ask, and I will put it on the discussion agenda. Okay, so with that, all 3 items that we have on the agenda tonight have been recommended for consent, but I will again go through them one by one and read the addresses. If there's anyone from the commission or members of the public who are listening in want to take it off of consent agenda for discussion, please indicate that. If you're calling in, press *6 to unmute yourself and indicate that you would like that item to be discussed, and we will go from there. Okay, item number 5, West Broadway Curve Townhomes and Apartment, 1706 through 1920, West Broadway Avenue North, 2001, Iron Avenue North, and 2109 James Avenue North. The staff recommendation is to approve the application for the final plat. Is there anyone to speak against this item? I should have mentioned, the staff is recommending this item for the consent. So if you are against the motion that is recommended by staff, please say so right now. Okay, item 5 is put on the consent agenda. Item number 6, 3330 25th Street East. Staff is recommending this for consent as well. It's to the approval of his rezoning. Is there anyone to speak against this item, against the recommended motion? *6 to unmute. Okay, seeing none, item number 6 also goes on the consent agenda. Item number 7, P2401 Apartments, 2401 Pillsbury Avenue. The application includes a rezoning, conditional use permit, and a variance. The staff is also recommending this item for consent. Is there anyone to speak against this item? Anyone who would like to speak against item number 7 staff recommendation? *6 unmutes you. Okay, seeing none. Item number 7 also goes on the consent agenda. So just to review the agenda, currently all items number 5, 6, and 7 are slated for consent, and we do not have any items for discussion. May I have the motion to adopt the agenda as organized? Commissioner McGuire.
I move to adopt the agenda as organized.
Is there a second? Commissioner Olson.
Second.
Great. It has been moved and seconded to adopt the agenda. With that, I will ask the clerk to call the roll on that motion.
Commissioner Baxley,
Aye.
Commissioner Caprini,
Aye.
Commissioner Ford, Commissioner Marwa,
Aye.
Commissioner McGuire,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Olson,
Aye.
Councilmember Schrader,
Aye.
Commissioner Sweezy,
Aye.
and one more time, Commissioner Ford. All right, so that's 8 yeas.
Great. Well, that motion passes and our agenda is adopted. So now we will just proceed to handle the agenda in order, and I will open the public hearing for our consent agenda, the items that are on the consent agenda. And after that, we have dealt with those items. The agenda is basically taken care of, and we will move on to the announcements with staff. So I will now open the public hearing on the consent agenda. Would anyone like to speak on items number 5, 6, and 7 that are on the agenda that have been adopted as part of the consent agenda? *6 unmutes you. Has there anyone signed up for any testimonies? I haven't seen any names.
Hi, this is Charles Burdick with Sherman Associates, available to answer any questions on item number 5.
Item number, oh, so you are the applicant?
Correct.
Great, thank you. Can you state your name one more time and where you live?
Charles Burdick. Do you want my home address? I'm here appearing on behalf of the applicant.
Okay, thank you. Maybe we do not need the home address. Do we need the home address? Can someone verify that?
No, we should be fine. We have the applicant
Okay,
information for that item as part of the public record.
perfect, thank you. Thank you for being here. Are there any questions for the applicant? One more time, is there anyone to speak on any items number 5, 6, or 7 that are part of the consent agenda? Please click *6 to unmute yourself. Okay, well, without anyone else speaking, I will now close the public hearing.
Hello.
Oh, yes.
Hi, this is Sheldon Maines. I'm just a neighbor of Chris's project, which is Project 6. Just here to support it, and if anyone has any questions about the neighborhood or the neighborhood support. My name is Sheldon Maines, M-A-I-N-S, 2718 East 24th Street, Minneapolis.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Maines. So you are indicating your support for item number 6.
Yes.
Are there any questions for Mr. Maines from the commission? Okay. Nope. Thank you. Thank you for stating
Thank
your
you.
support. Anyone else who wants to speak on the consent agenda one more time? Okay, hearing none, now I will officially close the public hearing on the consent agenda. So with that, we are basically done with the agenda, and I will actually move on to the next item, which are updates from staff. If there are any announcements, would sorry,
Chair
go ahead.
Smiley, we do have to take a vote to approve the items that are on consent.
Oh, did I not do that?
We voted on the agenda, but
Thank
Ms.
you.
Maya, as I understand it, but we did not vote for the approval of the consent
I
items.
confused myself. I apologize.
Easily done. Thank you.
Okay, we haven't voted on the adoption. Is there a motion for the adoption of the consent agenda items? Commissioner Marwa.
Motion to adopt the consent agenda items.
Thank you. Commissioner McGuire.
Second.
Great, thank you. A motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing none, can clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Baxley,
Aye.
Commissioner Caprini,
Aye.
Commissioner Ford, Commissioner Ford, is that you on the line? Commissioner Marwa,
Aye.
Commissioner McGuire,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Olson,
Aye.
Councilmember Schrader,
Aye.
Commissioner Sweezy.
Aye.
That's 8 yeas.
Great, thank you. That motion passes. That does conclude our agenda officially. So now, are there any announcements from staff?
Good afternoon, commissioners. No announcements from staff. We have not had any recent appeals to update you on, and we will see you at committee of the whole on Thursday, though we do have a project review this time and a couple of designation studies brought forward by preservation staff. So we will review those 3 items on Thursday.
Great, thank you. Commissioner Caprini, I see that you want to make a comment.
Yes, thank you, President S. Smiley. I hope I said that correctly.
Yes.
So I just wanted to share something exciting that's happening with Minneapolis Public Schools. Tomorrow I'll be reading a resolution declaring February 26th Tyler Johnson Day because I was a North High student, well, MPS student, and obviously won the Super Bowl this past the first Sunday of February. So we're really excited. It's exclusive to just Minneapolis Public Schools, but I think it's a great way to celebrate his whole career academically and also athletically. We'll also have the Lowry Bridge lit up blue on the 26th. So I just wanted to share that. And I hope you guys will wear jerseys on Friday to work or to your meetings. All right, thanks.
Great. That's great. Thank you, Commissioner Coprini, for sharing that. Are there any other announcements from other commissioners that you would like to share with the commission? Okay, well, with that, we have completed our entire agenda. And if you don't have any objection, I will declare this meeting adjourned. And as Kimberly said, our next meeting is a committee of the whole this Thursday, which is February 25th. Okay, thank you, everyone.